What's up, everybody? It's me, Crosspatch. Welcome back to my Madden 21 Pittsburgh Steelers franchise. We're taking on the Cleveland Browns today. It's a big rivalry in the AFC North, all the way back to the AFC Central, even before that. But guess what? We don't care. We are 15-0. It's week 17 of the season. New Year's Day. We have wrapped up everything we need to wrap up. We've got the number one seed in the AFC. And today we want to win, but most importantly, I want to get out of here without any injuries. We're going to be resting some guys. Here's Mitch Trubisky, Browns quarterback, believe it or not. Going to be resting a few guys. Going to be getting some looks at some future talent. Some young guys getting some reps. And
so the bottom line for him is team won, managed the game effectively.
Trubisky is without Odell Beckham today, so that should help us a little bit. But, you know, that's really the thing is we don't want to have any injuries today. That's the big thing. So we're going to have, I've been talking about getting Darren Isaac, our starting, one of our starting cornerbacks, some reps at safety. So he's going to be starting at strong safety today. Terrell Edmonds is going to play some linebacker in nickel formation. There we go. And that's going to put rookie cornerback Dalton Goodrich in a starting position at corner today. Number 21. He's a young player with a lot of speed. He's kind of in the same position that Barkley and Isaac have been in this season, where they've got a lot of physical talent, but not quite ready for prime time. They've got to get those play recognition and man coverage stats up. That's kind of the thing with franchise. You got to play the long game. You got to get guys their reps, let them develop over time, and hopefully they end up being good players for you eventually. And we get them off the field, so there's a good start to the day. And we're going to see Ben today. I don't know, a couple of series probably. He won't be. He'll definitely be out by halftime, I think. And we'll get Brad Core in there. Take a look at him, rookie quarterback. Here's Ben's numbers on the season. Having a good one. 2004. Roethlisberger in real life just signed one-year deal to keep him with the Steelers for another season. I am personally happy about that. I know not everybody is. But, oh, big catch by Johnson. But, you know, I have to think, and I don't want to, I mean, everyone's entitled to their opinion, right? Obviously. But to my way of thinking, like, if you don't want to see Roethlisberger come back and you're a Steelers fan, I have to think you might not remember what it was like before Roethlisberger. And the dark days, you know, up until his arrival. Kind of like Game of Thrones, right? The Nights of Summer. Like, you don't know how bad winter can be. So, you know, I don't know. Steelers have a couple of good quarterbacks on their roster in real life, maybe, who will pan out. But they've got a Hall of Famer right now. And let's keep him around if we can. That's my way of thinking anyway. Because you never know when the next guy's coming along. There's a long time between Bradshaw and Roethlisberger. And there's Johnson for the touchdown. And that's my little rant about that, about Ben Roethlisberger's return. Feel free to disagree. Everybody's entitled to their own opinion. Nobody's wrong. I'm happy he's coming back.
Winning streak has been scoring first. An ideal drive right there, getting the first 6 points of the ball game.
And I've kept him around as long as I could in this franchise. He's 40 years old in this franchise. I have to think he's probably going to retire after this season. This may be his last regular season game in Pittsburgh in this franchise. Obviously, we'll be hosting games in the playoffs. But you never know. I wasn't expecting him to come back. Last season. So, will he come back at 41 years of age in this franchise? I don't know. But if he does, I'm re-signing him. I'll tell you that. Roethlisberger will retire a Steeler in this franchise, as will Pouncey and DeCastro.
You could find yourself with a home game in the divisional round. Now, we know that's not likely, but it's not out of the question. Bottom line, you have to win to put yourself in that position.
On 2nd and 9.
Oh, some pressure forces a bad throw.
But it's incomplete. He was looking for the Michigan Wolverine, Donovan Peoples-Jones. And it's 3rd down.
Cover 3, let's get him off the field again.
Putting a little too much heat on it, don't you think, partner?
Absolutely. Just needed a touch more air under it. Instead, he fired an absolute bullet.
And we run him down once more. And there's Barkley with a half a sack. Rookie corner. 3 interceptions on the season. Had his ups and downs.
You've got to have that leverage, don't you?
But can't be unhappy with him. He was actually a free agent rookie that I picked up. And I locked him up for a long-term deal. He's going to be around a while. He is at the very least going to be a good nickel corner, I think. If I find some better sort of shutdown corners for the outside. All right, let's go, Ben. One more series will get you out of there. And we will bring in our terrible, terrible, terrible backup quarterback, Brad Core. Yeah. I'm going to take a deep shot there, but I thought I'd dump it down.
What do the players want to do? And I think what most teams would do in this situation is approach it, let's win every game, but let's be smart about doing it. So it doesn't mean that they're going to go all out if indeed they do need to rest a few people.
That first down completion only netted him 3. 2nd and 7.
Let's go.
From the gun, it's
underneath. Claypool underneath.
And taking it across midfield and inside the 45.
Let's go fade out. Same concept.
14 on that one and a first down. From the shotgun,
that wasn't too good. That wasn't too good. Just had to get rid of that one, kind of.
Brandon, we saw these defenders flying to the
Let's
football
go.
last week, and nothing has changed. They're still moving around quickly and forcing incompletions.
See if we can shake Claypool loose here. Oh, no, 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 no. Oh, no! Let's go, McFarland! Oh, well. That could have been worse, I guess. Oh.
Points 1, 2, and 3 in their defensive game plan was to get to the quarterback and knock the ball free. They did it there. Luckily, offense.
So we're going to consider this 4-down territory inside their half of the field. So we'll try to get at least half of this back here. And Johnson, we might get more than half of it. There we go.
Boy, a nice play there as they wind up converting on 3rd and 15. How about this first quarter for them throwing the football?
This defense has 0 answers for what they've seen.
0 answers.
I'm not sure how they're going to change things around, but offensively,
there's Peterson.
Until they make me change.
And he's going to get a solid gain of 9.
And that catch puts our rookie tight end over 1,000 yards on the season.
The numbers for him from a week ago.
He's going to be a good one.
122 yards.
And he's trying to prove the adage, it's not just how you start, it's how you finish. And he is finishing awfully strong.
And there's James Conner.
For a Steeler
All right, we got a little jump on these guys. We're going to pull Roethlisberger at this point.
With his 16th touchdown of the
End of the first quarter.
Steelers, they broaden their lead.
There's not much perfect in football, but that's about as close to it as you're going to get. Score, force a punt, score again.
And both drives were impressive. The opening drive was that.
All right, Brad Core, 58 overall.
Last one was. Now on the other side,
Have confidence in him,
really behind the eight ball.
You got to make sure you just hold in there.
I say to myself.
Early storm, relax a little bit, and try and get back to your game plan. It's way too early for panic.
Now this will make it into the end zone, and no effort.
All right, let's get these guys shut down once more if we can.
The Browns drive about to get started. They've shown precious little here offensively thus far as they try again with a first down now. A good start to the drive here as that's caught out.
Barkley has really come along this year, I gotta say. For a free agent, rookie free agent, I sort of picked off the slush pile, free agency. I could not be happier with how he's come along.
Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. Running with Hunt here out of the shotgun. And a good swarm to the football defensively as they get him down at about the 40.
Shutting Hunt down a little bit.
On the pickup there. It'll be
So we might see these Browns again in the playoffs. I mean, we kind of, we always seem to.
But I think the play gets made by the defensive front. Because
One thing I'm glad about looking at the, and I don't want to spoil it anything too much, I guess, but
sometimes stack things up and make it difficult for the runner to find.
one thing I'm happy about is New Orleans didn't make the playoffs in the NFC. Or don't look like they're going to. I guess they could still. I didn't look at their record. But looking at the bracket going into this game, and the reason I say that is because we played them in 2 Super Bowls in a row. And if we make it to the Super Bowl again, it'd be nice to play somebody else.
Running game helping out, picking up some of the slack. Because remember the last drive they went 3 and out.
a couple of first downs on the drive already. As they'll go from the 47 now on first down.
But, oh!
And now we've got flags.
Hayward jumping off sides. Oh, no, the Browns jumped. Okay. Thought that was going to be encroachment.
So that'll back them up 5.
All right. Tuitt's contract expires after this season. We've got a lot of guys, a lot of questions. We've got a Pouncey again. I have to think. I'm going to resign Pouncey if he doesn't retire.
The completion, but they go in the wrong direction. A loss of yards, and now
Yeah, it'll be an interesting offseason. But we've got some playoffs to deal with before that. Oh, a good play by Watt.
And that one got tipped, kind of threw everything off. It brings up 3rd.
From the snap, he certainly looked like he knew where he wanted to go with the ball, but surprise, that guy was covered. So that took his attention elsewhere to no avail.
Quick hitter here, it's complete.
All right. 3 times in a row we get them off the field. And now we're going to get a look at rookie quarterback Brad Core. Now, we're going to draft a quarterback. Again. But I need to know what I have here in this guy. If he ends up being the starter next year through circumstances that seem almost nightmarish. And we're going to run the ball with Connor a bit here. Connor's going to be pretty much done after this series, too. We'll try to stay out of 3rd and long. One thing I have to do today in this game, and I can't forget to do it, is get Derek Watt a carry or 2. I mean, he never sees the ball. I've basically been ignoring him throughout all 3 years of my franchises. Underneath. Yeah. Brad Core completes a pass. He didn't play badly last game. I mean, he didn't play great, but, you know.
And you can bet they're going to lean on him quite a bit, obviously. They did last this week.
Uh.
Also, AFC Player of the Week is announced Wednesday.
And until they take that away, I would
Oh, I saw some daylight there. Couldn't quite get through.
this game. But when you look back at last
2nd and
week,
5.
you saw how he was able to find holes in the defense, but it's also the run after the catch. That's what made it impressive.
The first down run got 5. Here's 2nd and 5. Now it's countered.
Oh, what's the flag? Holding again.
Gets forward for about 3 yards. Now let's
Come
check
on.
the ball.
Played an not recording it for YouTube game yesterday.
Instead, he gets a hold.
And you don't see
And I had like a gazillion holding calls. So I hope that's not a thing with one of these new updates.
when he gets caught.
Holding calls are like running rampant.
From the shotgun.
There's Johnson.
Johnson with a
Core completes a pass. Very good, Brad Core.
have another first down as he's going to be tackled at the Browns' 45-yard line.
And Johnson is in the zone.
28 yards. So in the second quarter, he's already up over 100 yards receiving now.
And isn't 100 the magic number for a really good game for a receiver? So he got a chance to really shatter that and have a profound effect on this game.
Connors had his third 1,000-yard season
Him up with a 2nd and
of this franchise.
It wasn't quite as big as the play that preceded it, but still, gotta like the way they're moving the football, partner.
Absolutely. Pretty good room to run.
We had a lot of offensive production this year. We have 3 1,000-yard receivers,
Each and every time.
1,000-yard rusher.
Down now. It's Connor, and they'll be inside the 35 now at the 34-yard line. 4 yards the pickup, first down.
So many teams want to throw the ball in this situation nowadays, but I love watching a team that has enough confidence to go ahead.
Coming down to the 2-minute warning here.
Situation, that's almost a
May
tendency.
start, I don't know, maybe we'll start putting it in the air a little bit, or we may just be happy with the field goal since we have Poor in there.
First and 10 is Connor. And he'll get this forward only for about a yard, as that's going to take us to the 2-minute warning. And we'll remind you that coming up at halftime, we'll join Jonathan Coachman and the gang in Orlando. Coach will have stats and scores from the early games going on here around the NFL.
Yeah, like I feel like if I have to, like if it has to be Core next year, and God, I hope it's not, but if it is, like I feel like we can win with them. If we have to.
All the receivers alive in a play. Never lock in on any one guy. Make sure you keep your eyes moving, scan the field. And here he finds the open guy for a nice pickup.
But let's not have to, I hope.
They'll look to throw now on first down. Oh, the ball
Throw out a
comes
sack.
They hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
Certainly appeared to take away his first read, and by the time he tried to look elsewhere and find an open target, the coverage was too good. That one falls incomplete.
Minute 25, 3 timeouts. No need to be in a hurry. There's Johnson.
They throw again on second down. This one's complete.
Johnson
And able to get
trucking over the defensive back.
They'll have it first and goal following that gain of
That's just what I mean. No matter who who has the ball,
yards now on the game, Charles.
you know, I kind of use that truck
Not just performance,
thing.
it's a mental aspect that's going on. Because right now, he's kept the defense
Just
so
because
much
if you're stuck with nowhere to go, what else are you gonna do?
to cover this guy, and what type of coverage can we put out there to try and slow him down?
Second and goal.
Who's out there on
from the
him?
one.
All right, Core, let's go. You're throwing the slant, buddy. There it is.
Take it in for a Steeler touchdown.
Good job, Brad Core.
Johnson, his second touchdown of the game and his 9th on the year. And the Steelers are going to add on to their lead. So simple math here in the first half. They've had 3 drives offensively, and they had scored every time.
Well, our backups are handling the Browns pretty handily.
This is all about the defense. They've got to figure out some way, somehow to slow them down. Do they blitz a little bit more? Do they play more zone coverage? Right now, they don't know where to go because they're hitting them in every direction.
And not wanting to risk anything here late in the half, he'll just take a knee and they'll bring the football out to the 25.
30 seconds.
The Browns offense back onto the field.
We will go. Go dime cover 3.
But maybe they should. Maybe they should sit on it here because of what you just said. They haven't made anything happen offensively. Getting ready to go into the half, give them a chance to take a deep breath, exhale a little bit, and start over. I don't know if this is the time to push.
Maybe we better bring some pressure. Instead of giving up a field goal here.
They'll use the first of their 3 timeouts as they'll stop the clock with 24 seconds to go in this first half. Now Trubisky.
All over them. And they call a timeout for some reason.
Now the Browns signal for the second of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 21 seconds to go here in the first half. To try again after the sack. Trubisky. And a throw right side.
And okay, they used their last timeout.
Use their third and final timeout as they stop it with 16 seconds.
16 seconds. And we'll keep bringing pressure. And there's Highsmith coming from the backside. Alex Highsmith got benched earlier in the season. Kind of proven himself the last few games. All right, so let's see what the weird floating scoreboard says as we jog past. Eventually.
Thank you very much. Happy New Year, everybody. Welcome into our EA Sports halftime.
Yeah, so we're not bad. We'll try to keep stay kind of conservative here, I think, in the third quarter with our backup quarterback in there. And we're going to get McFarland in there, running the ball a little bit.
But not by much. In fact, just a yard pass there to the 21.
Let's try a little bit of a sneaky play here.
And as this offense makes their way back out, it's AFC playoff race time as we give you a look. And you can see it's no race for the top spot. That's been decided. These guys will hope to get through Week 17 in one piece before they host a division round game in 2 weeks' time.
And I think that what they'll do is they'll be very selective about who plays in this game, all right? There's certain guys that maybe are starters, but maybe haven't played as much as other guys.
Oh, where am I throwing that? That was a wrong button push right there. I'll admit that. It looked like a good throw. That was me pushing the wrong button. And it happens from time to time, if you've watched some of my other games.
Yeah, absolutely. Well, we talk about finding the soft spot. Defensively, how do you make sure they don't find the soft spot like they did there?
Tough to do, because what they normally will do is run routes.
And McFarland stays on his feet a little bit there. What do we got? 3rd and inches.
But it's hard to do because when you see a guy cutting that in that direction, you tend to go towards him.
We talk about defenders, specifically linebackers.
When I started this franchise, I had hopes that McFarland would be like, what I really want is like an every down back, which I don't really feel like Connor is that. McFarland kind of could be, except you know, he just doesn't run the ball as well as Connor does at this point. So I sort of feel like that's in my future to draft that guy. I don't think anybody on my roster right now is that guy. Yeah, Core is not playing badly. I mean, I'm not really.
Let's just break this down and make it pretty simple. Key to the drag route, letting the play develop.
I'm not really making things hard on him.
A chance to make something happen once he has the ball in his hands.
On second down, it's Snell, and he'll get it out to midfield. Let's say, yeah, they'll spot it right at midfield.
So here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna go.
Good enough for first.
2nd and inches is oftentimes an invitation for an offense coordinator.
I don't have heavy.
I
guess I don't have a heavy set out of that. How about out of this?
But sometimes you just don't want to break tendency. Stay with what you are.
There we go. Jumbo backfield. That's what I want. And we're going to get Derek Watt a carrier too here. I mean, I could give him fullback run, but those are like, you know, 1 yard in a cloud of dust. Oh, that's not much better, is it? That's all right. So that's something once I start drafting some different guys, having a fullback that maybe can run the ball a little bit of it is something I'm definitely going to be looking for out of that jumbo kind of set there. Underneath. Let's see if our young quarterback can make a little bit of a tougher throw here if we have it. If we have it. I don't know that we will here.
Might have to start digging in our second half blowout material.
Oh, he just threw it, floated it right over him, but it was incomplete. We got a little lucky. Got a little lucky there.
Similar to a shooter in basketball who just connected on the previous shot. They run another set for him on the next play. Now, we had a guy who made the catch. They tried to get the big one downfield, but came up empty.
Johnson. Oh, that stupid little hitch. Hiccup. Whatever you want to call it.
9 yards, not quite enough, and they'll be left now with 3rd and 1.
Well, if you do
Let Benny Snell pick this up.
The drag route's a pretty good one to run against it because you're running away from people on it.
Trying to run for it with Snell.
There goes Benny Snell.
And they'll work it inside the 15-yard line before it's all said and done. Lots of praise on this drive, obviously. I know you're seeing what I'm seeing. Those guys up front, they're getting it done.
Doesn't matter what play is called. They are handling their business at the line of scrimmage.
Handling their business.
Right now on this drive.
And he'll be taken down here at about the 11. Give him a couple on the carry there. 2nd and 8.
This is what happens
keep running it.
when you abandon the running game. It's hard to get back to it because once guys get out of that mentality of firing out and hitting people, hard to get them started again occasionally.
McFarland once more.
Yeah, McFarland, I don't know. He does all right, I guess, as far as powering forward. And now he's injured. Man. Let's go, Benny Snell.
Here's Snell on 3rd down.
There he is.
Touchdown, Steelers.
All right, we're putting it on them. Putting it on them with our backups.
And the Steelers find a way to stretch their lead.
The touchdown was
And I missed another extra point, I swear.
They feel like it's theirs. They blocked that one up perfectly. Allowed him easy access to the end zone.
I know, Coach. Oh, boy. Abdominal tear. Well, the good thing is we've got our bye week.
So with the missed PAT,
if McFarland is injured for an extensive amount of time, that will be a problem.
And he'll just sit on this one as their drive will start at the 25.
We'll
Here's the Browns now.
have to move some guys around to accommodate for that if he's injured.
They are right now just
Because he's not a superstar player by any means, but he plays a few key roles in our team.
So tough because we always talk about it being a team game and you need all 11 working well together. But every now and then, partner, you need that one guy who can make a play against all odds that maybe can ignite things. And I think that's what they're looking for right now.
Yeah, you talk about going to your playmakers. They probably need to do it.
Find someone that you're used to touching the football that makes big plays and give them that opportunity to maybe wake up everyone else.
Now, Trubisky.
Fumble. Pick that ball up. Somebody get the ball.
Picked up by the Steelers.
And there's Edmonds.
They will set up shop. Excellent field position in the red
I hate that feeling when you see the ball on the ground and you can't get anybody to get it. Like you clicking on guys and trying to get your guy there. And oh, we got Connor in here now. All right.
Back in the pocket now. If you come to the sidelines and you didn't knock the ball free, your coaches are upset with you. All right. So if you're a quarterback, it starts all the way back in the youth leagues.
Yeah, I don't want to try any difficult throws with
Take care of the ball because here come the defenders. Not a big run on the first play of the drive.
Don't want to try any difficult throws with core here. We got a little lucky throwing one before.
The last run got 3. Now here's 2nd and 7.
But if we end up with a 3rd and longish, we will have to throw.
They'll run with Snell.
Not if Benny Snell can do anything about it, though.
About the 6-yard line. It's a 10-yard gain there, and it sets him up now 1st and goal.
In my book, that's running the ball well, but with intelligence. How about him keeping the clock moving, staying in bounds?
Yeah, even though it's the 3rd quarter.
Grinding it out.
Aren't you? This is where your running game can really help you with a lead in the 2nd half.
I agree totally. It's not just end-of-the-half situations that you worry about the clock. It's throughout the game.
And do we want to throw another slant? You know who we want? Yes, we do. Here's what we want to do. We want to throw another slant to get Peterson out of there.
You really don't want to be in a position where it's a one-on-one tackle with him.
No, that's not what I want. What am I doing? There. All right.
2nd and goal from inside.
We're gonna get this off. There we go.
In the end zone. Touchdown.
2 rookies.
From 4 yards out. And the Steelers capitalize on the
See if I can actually make an extra point here. There we go. I think I don't concentrate on it enough. I'm like talking and I'm thinking about other stuff.
He finds himself open for an easy touchdown.
Boswell now to kick it away after the touchdown. This will make it into the end zone. And he'll just take a seat, and the drive will begin at the 25-yard line. The Browns drive about to get started. And the turnover last time, that's sort of been symptomatic of their struggles here in this one.
Good word. I like it now because you're exactly right.
That, don't you?
All game long, they've struggled moving the ball.
2nd and 2.
Over on the last possession. So we're gonna
And we are taking it to him pretty good here today.
Symptomatic of the success of this broadcast.
What I like is that you gave me the word and I just kept using it.
Here's a second.
I should really be in dime right here.
From the shotgun is Trubisky.
Oh, I thought Fitzpatrick could have had that one. What do we got? 3rd and 2. And they're coming out with 4 wide receivers.
The Browns on 3rd down. Just 1 for 5 to
Watch a draw to Chubb here.
It's a 3rd and 2. From the gun, it's Trubisky.
There we go. There's Barkley, the rookie. Take this one home, Barkley. Oh.
Set up now as he brings this thing all the way back inside the 20.
4th interception on the season.
Defense, man. At this rate, they're just having fun out
He
there.
is in the running for Defensive Rookie of the Year.
If you're a starter on defense, you're saying, hey, let the other guys play. But with this going on, no one wants to come out of the game. They all want their shot at picking off a pass.
So from the 17 now, here's a 1st and 10. Gets to the first man.
There's Derek Watt.
he's
And
gonna
a
take it
flag.
down with a marker on the field.
Is this a thing now?
The call.
Is this a thing with a recent update, all these holding penalties? I hope not.
Decent gain.
That's really frustrating.
It's too bad, isn't it? They were feeling pretty good about it. The only people celebrating, the guys who just gave up that play.
So following the hold, they're in a bit of a hole here with a 1st and 20. Now a shotgun snap.
Underneath to Peterson. Everything freezes up. Why does that happen?
Complete to the tight end. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly.
Yeah, Peterson was a really good draft pick. Wasn't sure about him,
That would have been a 1st down. Instead, it's just a gain of 10.
but he has proven to be, I mean, almost 100 catches his rookie year, over 1,000 yards, 7 touchdown catches. Not bad. I was a little concerned when Ebron and Vance McDonald, we had to part ways with. Oh, it was a bad throw. When we had to part ways with them,
Chase Claypool, the intended target. And
But it worked out pretty darn good for us here with Clay Peterson.
Maybe you get it in pre-snap, and he locked in on his target, but he was covered quite well, and that one's incomplete.
On third down,
Johnson.
he gets it left side of Johnson.
All right, we're going to have to be happy with a field goal here, I think.
But he's short of the line he needed. It'll be a gain of 8, but it'll also lead to a fourth down.
They didn't get the first down, but I have to say I do like the call. I like what
I don't know. The coaches are telling me to go for it, but that doesn't seem like the right call.
Yeah, but a nice job
That doesn't seem like the right call when you're up 34-0 in a game that doesn't really mean anything.
From the left hash, a chip shot here.
As much as I would like to put as many points on the Browns as I can,
Is good. And that will just add 3 more to a lead that's already out of hand. So it's 3 more points, and that widens this thing out even further here in the fourth.
And you know in this league, you can never have enough points, but this widens it out, as you said. And now it's all
6:21 left in the game. If you're still watching this game, I appreciate it. I hope you're enjoying it. It's a little more of a, I don't know, a little bit of an exposition of future talent than it is an actual important game that means anything.
For one reason, isn't it?
It certainly is. You got to get points. And okay, all right, I'm being facetious here. But
So I don't know if that's interesting to you or not, but, you know, this is the kind of stuff you have to do in a franchise.
Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. And that's going to be caught by Peoples-Jones. A gain of 6 there on first. One thing I think that's safe to say defensively, the tackling's been really good.
And because of that, it's been very, very hard for them to move the ball because you're not getting the benefits of running.
All right.
So tackle them almost on the spot. That means you have to run extra plays, harder to move it.
Oh, brother.
Slant going to be complete. The third.
Run him down, Barkley.
And
Oh. All right, well, they get a late game touchdown here.
a big play.
69 yards to Agnew.
Touchdown on the year. And the Browns able to get this one back to within at least some measure of respectability. So they will get on the scoreboard here. Give them credit for that. Too little, too late, but no 0. Oh, you're going slow clap on me.
Not very
And they're
nice.
kicking it off. They're not bothering with an onside kick. Down by 30. Snell back there returning kicks with McFarland out.
His guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line.
And we'll keep on running it here. We're going to go... it's a little early. I don't usually go 2 clock this early, but in a game like this, we may as well. I usually don't go 2 clock until I'm under 4 minutes. Just because, you know, we only play 8-minute quarters, so it seems a little cheap, you know, to go 2 clock for an entire quarter or something.
To the 25-yard line. 2 yards on the carry there. It'll be second down.
Brandon, I've got to think this
But this is a game where we kind of want to get out of here.
I know it sounds crazy.
Cleveland probably wants to get out of here. You probably want to get out of here.
Be in situations where it'd be extra defenders in the
Do I want to get out of here? I don't know.
trying to keep them
I'm
from
kind of having fun.
game. Right now, they want to show the world.
3rd and 4. We're going to put the ball in the air.
If you're a football guy, that's a pretty run.
Put
because
the ball
everyone
in
is
the
sync
air.
Right there. Obviously, the guy carrying the ball, but how about the people up front?
Simple
Leverage,
play
athleticism, they created
that
some
our
space for
terrible, terrible rookie quarterback has a high chance of completing.
Out of the gun now on 3rd down.
Oh, or so you would think.
Incomplete. Well, the other day they told us when we've got 3rd and 5 or less, we have to.
Well, everybody else is getting to play today. We might as well get our underworked, overpaid punter in there, who's made literally about, I don't know, 5 or 6 appearances all season.
unable to do so on that play.
So possession goes over here on the punt, and the Browns will take over 1st and 10.
Still trying to find a way around having to have a punter.
Their mini 2-game win streak appears it might be going by the wayside unless they can pull a rabbit out of their hat.
I mean, I know there's some things I can do. Like, I could put a... Oh, there's Trubisky. Cam Hayward taking him down for his 10th sack of the year.
Hayward has now recorded 10 sacks on the season. So after the sack here, 2nd and 14.
That right now That's a defeated team out there. I think you can see it totally in their body language.
Hands on hips, heads low. It's just been a struggle from the start.
Yeah, this team has been thoroughly beaten right from the word go.
4 yards on the completion, and it sets up a 3rd down.
So the next video in this series will be a
Out of the gun, Trubisky.
sort of a
I don't think he stayed in bounds. No, he did.
overview of the past season,
The throw took him past the
and look at the playoffs coming forward. Look at everybody's stats.
In the secondary, so he dropped it off to the running back. That one ended up incomplete.
And then after that, we'll get into the playoffs. We'll be going straight to the divisional round, obviously hosting the game.
They'll try and throw for it with Trubisky. Going
Oh
deep.
boy, let's go Fitzpatrick.
And this is going to be incomplete. The Browns unable to move the chains on 4th down. And the Steelers, they're going to take over an excellent field position. Well, you feel the excitement build on those 4th down plays. Defense has to stay out there, but for the offense, when that
I think I still have chew clock on.
such disappointment.
They can absolutely be a deflator, but how about the defensive guys? If they stop you on 4th down, they are absolutely elevated going to their bench.
Really bummed that McFarland got injured. I was hoping to get him a lot of work today.
I mean, this size.
What the heck? Why is Connor in there at fullback? Oh, that's because I moved. I know why that is. That's because I moved Peterson to catch that slant before.
D-line wearing down 4th quarter. Yeah, that's not a guy they want to see consistently. On 1st down, it's Snell again. And they get to
So we'll take this down to the 2-minute warning.
The 13. 2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8.
Like any team, they would have loved to have had more yards on that run, but it looks like they just want to get to the 2-minute warning and see what they want to do after that.
Just 2 minutes remaining here in the 4th quarter of what has been a one.
So we are going to finish the season undefeated, despite not putting our best foot forward in this game.
After having time to talk it over. On 2nd down, Snell, and strong running there as he's inside the 10 and down to the 8-yard line. It'll be a gain of 5, but still about 3 yards shy of the first.
We'll just keep trying to move it forward here. So we can hopefully get a 1st down here and end this game.
They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground. And he will be very close to a 1st down.
And they're going to say we didn't get it. We're going to go for it again. We're not going to kick. We're not going to kick. We're going to try to get this 1st down and, oops, what am I doing? Try to get this 1st down and put this game behind us. And I don't know why it doesn't run the clock in this situation. So we'll take it down under 40 seconds and run a play. Hopefully we get the 1st down. And that will be the end of the game if we do. There we go. That should be it. So that's it. We finished the season 16-0. We get out of here with one injury to McFarland. I have to see what that ends up being. I really hope he's going to be back by the playoff game.
So this one in the win column for the Pittsburgh Steelers.
So Capper to a pretty good regular season. I mean 16-0. I guess that's about as good as it can get. But we had some players come along. We had some veterans have some good stats and good performances throughout the season. Take a look at our stats here for this game.
Any offense, no consistency, and they just took control.
So for the Steelers,
Roethlisberger 7 for 8, 87 yards and a touchdown. Trubisky, I don't know, not great. Okay, I guess. And rookie quarterback Brad Core, I mean, we did. You know, this looks good. These stats look good. But the thing with it is, if he is required to make difficult throws, I don't think he can make them. So as long as we got him in a controlled situation with a lead, and we can dink and dunk, He can play this kind of game.
We'll see you next time.
I don't know, though. I think we're gonna have to get lucky in the draft, I think, with somebody. I may look at trading up some picks to a higher draft pick. Snell had a good game. Connor did what we asked of him. McFarland, like I said, we'll see about that injury. Derek Watt, 2 carries. I thought he had more than 2. Deontay Johnson, big day. Claypool, not bad. Smith-Schuster, always, that second wide receiver spot's always quiet. But he will be back in the number 1 spot for the playoffs. Claypool went over 1,000 yards. Bush led the team in total tackles and sacks, 2.5. Hayward, Highsmith, Barkley, Tuitt with sacks, and Barkley had an interception. So that's about it. That wraps up the regular season. We end at 16-0. We will be headed into the playoffs, and as a certain Patriots team showed us not too long ago, just because you are undefeated in the regular season does not mean you're going to win the Super Bowl. So that's the ultimate goal, of course. Who cares what the regular season brings? But that's about it. I hope you enjoyed the game. If you did, please go ahead and hit the like button. Maybe subscribe to the channel. Whatever you decide to do, I hope you have a great day. And I will see you next game.